Yes. I believe, right?
I believe he was. Yes.
Don't know.
KC Burdett was really fast.
44 would be good.
I'm going to go with the Mid-Ohio Valley Zone KC Burdett. 20 laps away, last race of the night. Green flag's about to fly.
Ooh, they're bunching up at the start. Wow, the 16. Dixon on the move. He got the whole shot. As they're going to stay green down the front straightaway. Look at the whole shot by Dixon. He's quickly into the 5th spot. As now, well, the eyes upstairs, I think, saw exactly what I saw. And this one might be coming back. Travis Dixon passed 3 cars before he got to the cone, as he may go back a row. I believe it is. Excuse me, 87 of David Milkey slides up a row. Gladwin, Michigan driver. Here we go. Feature number 4 on a Friday night at Eldora. Dustin Jarrett, Brian Post, and the 19 of Chad Bauer on the front row. Greens out, KC Burdett looking quickly to the inside of Bauer. Bauer going to look to the outside of Post. They're going to work side by side, 3 wide. Back there for the 6th spot. Down the back straightaway as they work into 3. It's Brian Post to the inside. Chad Bauer, the front row starter, is going to battle for the race lead off turn number 4. Dead even. 19 to go.
Oh my, Chad Bauer, the pride and joy of Farwell, Michigan. Out front in this one, Brian Post 2nd, KC Burdett 3rd, David Stremme 4th. And that's how they run at the end of lap number 1. Chad Bauer looks good up in the front of this one. Mike Norris looks good side by side for the 2nd spot. KC Burdett going to try to take away from Brian Post. Yes, he does so. Burdett down to the inside, takes the spot away. Move Post back to the 3rd position. David Stremme now in 4th. David Melkey rounds out the top 5.
We'll see if your pick, Parkersburg, West Virginia, KC Burdett can get it rolling. Here comes David Stremme now. That lethal car really working. He's trying to put the 2nd lethal car. See if he can get her done. Down the back straightaway. Good battle right behind them for the 3rd spot. The 45 of Brian Post and the Michigan driver of David Milkey nose to tail for the 4th spot. Meanwhile, here comes David Stremme now trying to run down the 44 of KC Burdett. The caution flag will come out. I believe debris somewhere on the speedway. Maybe over in turns 1 and 2, I believe was where they're looking. So as Bauer, that is Chad Bauer, the Farwell, Michigan driver, looking sporty the front. Keep your eyes on the 44, KC Burdett, and the 35 of David Stremme. Here the restart. Out, 3 wide. DJ for the race lead. Down to the inside is KC Burdett. And keep your eyes on David Milkey. Down the back straightaway, Brian Post. Oh, baby, it's heating up. 2 by 3 by 2 by 2. Rick Eshelman's now off 4. Bauer continues the lead.
KC Burdett 2nd, David Milkey 3rd. Boy, how about those Michigan drivers up at the front of the field? Michigan, West Virginia, Michigan right now running 1, 2, and 3. Chad Bauer looking good at the front. Where did Chad Bauer come from? Looking good at the front of the field in this one.
Oh, we got one driver off the pace.
Travis Dixon.
The Gallipolis, Ohio driver, slowing on the front straightaway.
Tough break for Travis Dixon. He and his dad, Mark, made their first ever trip, racing-wise at least, to Eldora during the Baltus Classic here earlier in the month of September. They've been here to watch. They'd never been here to
Keep
race
your eyes
before.
on the 87 out of Gladwin, Michigan, David Milkey. Right now sitting in the podium finish. 11th to 3rd.
Wow.
Strimme's there. Post and the 17 were back underway.
Burdett to the outside. He's going to try the outside in turns 1 and 2. Looking to get that run down the back straightaway. Not able to make it happen, though. Bauer stays out front. Burdett 2nd. Now Burdett going to look down to the inside through turns 3 and 4. No, Bauer stays out front. Burdett 2nd, Milkey 3rd, Stremme 4th, Brian Post in 5th.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but Dean Hoffman has really rebounded to that 1D. Where did Dean Hoffman come from earlier? I think he was out of the event. Now he's looking to crack the top 6 down the back straightaway to the outside of Zanesville, Ohio's Tanner Wilson and Brian Post.
He started 7th, Mike. He started 7th, but he fell back in the early stages of this race, and he's now trying to work his way back up through the field. He's making a little hay up there on the high side of the speedway.
Oh, baby, as he is getting her down to the outside of the 17 of Tanner Wilson. Meanwhile, up front, Bauer continues to show the way. Good battle behind them between our 2 picks, KC Burdett In the 87 of David Milkey, 35 of David Strimmy, 45 of Brian Post. A good battle side by side for that 6th spot. That'll be the 17 of Tanner Wilson. And the 1D out of Troy, Illinois. That'll be Dean Hoffman down the back straight. They're going to work side by side. That's the battle for 6. We go back up to the 3rd spot. That 2nd spot. David Milkey's found a liking on the top side, and he's tracked down Casey Burdett. Burdett going to work on Bauer. A good long green flag run. We're 10 in, 10 to go. Down the back straightaway, one car going to go a lap. Down the battle for 2nd. Here comes David Milkey. Keep your eyes on the 87. Casey Burdett's rise. Now he's going to the top side. Milkey jumps a cushion. A little bit of debris coming out from underneath the car. We stay green for now.
Just a piece of plastic, I think, off the 87. A piece of the Lexan on the bottom of the race car. When he hit that rut up there in turns 3 and 4, I think it's going to be all right. Plus, it's up out of the groove. We should be okay. But Bauer sitting a good pace up at the front of the field. We'll see how he handles the lap traffic as 8 laps remain in this one. And he's got one slower car in front of him, the 74 of Dan DeYoung. That's going to allow Casey Burdett to close the gap momentarily. But Bauer makes quick work of the Hobart, Indiana driver down the back straightaway. Burdett will now have to connect with him and catch him in a very precarious spot coming off the corner. That will allow Bauer to gain another car length off the turn. 7 to go. Oh, no! That car ran right up into Casey Burdett.
Here comes David Milkey in the 35 of David Strimmy down the back straightaway, looking to make it a 3-car dance for that 2nd spot. 6 to go this time by, and Bauer's enjoying what he can see in his rear mirror. Oh, side by side. Oh, can they make it stick?
Oh, no!
Oh, hold on to her. And the caution will come out of car sliding is the 74 Dan DeYoung, as you mentioned, DJ out of Hobart, Indiana. Part of this one didn't want to be, but they locked horns with the 44, the 87, those 3 cars coming together. The caution comes
That's
out.
left there, Levi. Don't just hang on here. Green flag going to fly once again. Bauer bringing him back to the green. Here comes Burdett. Burdett to the outside.
Milkey, Strimmy. They're going to go 3 wide. Dean Hoffman, Brian Post, 3 wide down the back straight away for the race lead. DJ. Oh, the caution.
No.
Oh, you thought you had something there. Oh. Well, I think a slap of the hand, Dustin Jarrett, maybe. Not sure.
Not a good start. Drivers were told in the pre-race drivers meeting that they were to be single file nose to tail, and they were not to leave gaps in between cars. So they were told not to leave a 2 or 3 car length gap and try to get a run on a driver. 6 laps to go. Chad Bauer, Casey Burdett, David Milkey, your top 3 cars.
Oh, it's going to be an exciting finish. Oh, it's Strimmy.
Strimmy to the inside.
Brian Post, right there we go. And here it goes. Casey Burdett, a slider on Bauer for the race lead. Bauer going to turn him back. Down the back straightaway. By God, West Virginia, can they get the job done for you, DJ, here tonight of the Michigan Wolverines? Hold on, side by side for the race lead. They're coming down with a handful of laps to go.
5 flanges in the air for your race leader, Chad Bauer. Casey Burdett. Chad Bauer is just really good once the green flag gets rolling. Look at Dean Hoffman.
Yes.
Dean Hoffman.
From the great state of Illinois, Dean Hoffman getting her done. The driver to Troy, Illinois, fell way back. Now using that high side. He's hoping for a caution here late. 4 to go. Casey Burdett trying to run down Bauer. Bauer the class of the field as they're 3-4 wide back here for the 10th, 11th, 12th spot. Will stay green. 3 to go as Chad Bauer trying to put an exclamation point. And I just said that. I jinxed it, DJ. Caution out.
Oh, man.
My bad.
Keep your eyes on him.
Tickling that top side. 16 in the books. 4 to go. This one's going to be fun, Dustin Jarrett. Who's it going to be in our final feature event on Friday night at Eldora? All-Star Performance, the Dirt Car Fall Nationals. Here we go.
Burdett to the inside. Can he clear him? No, he doesn't have the room. They're 3 wide behind of him.
Wow.
3 wide for the 3rd spot. Whoa.
Well,
here comes, who's that on the bottom? My goodness, Brian Post drove that car to Salina. before he set it up. Able to pull a slider momentarily. Melky gets him back up front. Still wheel to wheel for the lead. Burdett trying to get it done. Great racing in this last feature.
What about over that third spot? David Milky down the back straightaway post, slips up. Dean Hoffman going to look to his outside. 35 and David Sturmy going to look to his inside. Looking to go 3, maybe 4 wide for the third spot. Off at turn number 4. Dean Hoffman, Brian Post, David Strimmy, David Milky. 4 cars under a blink of a third. Casey Burdett chasing Farwell, Michigan's Chad Bauer. What a race for him tonight. They're coming out for the white flag in feature number 4 to Friday night at Eldora. Wow.
Final time around, Chad Bauer in the 19. Casey Burdett in the 44. And just a gaggle of cars back there, 3rd, 4th, and 5th. But they're all going to fall behind the driver out of Farwell, Michigan as the checkered flag waves, and it's Chad Bauer, the first across the stripe. Casey Burdett 2nd, David Milky 3rd, Dean Hoffman 4th, and David Strimmy rounds out the top 5 in the 4th and final feature of the night. No shortage of drama here at the Big E this evening as the final checkered flag of the night waves shortly after 10:30 p.m. The 5th position goes to the 35 of David Strimmy, finishing in 4th. A good run for the 1D of Mean Dean Hoffman, finishing in 3rd. Up from the 11th spot, the 87 of David Milky. 2nd will go to the 44 of Casey Burdett, and the winner of your 4th and final A feature of the night, the driver out of Farwell, Michigan in the Yoho's Retreat, Shaheen Parts Warehouse sponsored Rocket by Ruhlman. How about a round of applause for Chad Bauer? And again, victory lane ceremonies then for the 4 feature winners here tonight as we cap off a very exciting night of racing here at the UNP Fall Nationals, presented by All-Star Performance.
Shaheen Parts Warehouse, Autos Retreat, Tommy Bauer Excavating Incorporated, Racer Speed Shop, a few of the sponsors tonight, Rocket by Ruhlman, number 19, your 4th and final feature winner, Chad Bauer. Waves the checkered flag here on the car, dubbed Kelly. Bring him around here and get a quick word with him. Chad, I tell you what, you had a hornet's nest there behind you. Be glad you did not have a mirror, but that car looked incredibly smooth up front tonight.
Yeah, I'm sure I did. This is just unreal for me to be up here, to be honest. This is the best we've ever done coming here. We only come one time a year, and we have a lot of fun, and this year especially, if we don't do anything else, this is awesome.
So you're saying this is your first ever win at Eldora?
Yeah.
Well, they always say the first one's the hardest. Well, you're locked into the show for tomorrow night with a win tonight. How big would it be to get that $5,000 check here this time tomorrow night?
That'd be just awesome. But if we don't, I mean, I'm happy with what we just did for sure. It's definitely great.
Give it up for the Wolverine native, Chad Bauer, your 4th and final feature winner here on night number 2 of Dirt Car UMP Fall Nationals, presented by All-Star Performance. He'll go in and get his picture taken. On behalf of Josh Overhauser and myself, Patrick Davis, Dustin Jarrett, and Mike Norris up in the booth, thank you everybody who's on the pay-per-view tonight for tuning in. Thank you for everyone who's here. We hope everybody had a great night.